Hello and welcome to the ATF Cast. That's anything that fires. Here we discuss science, firearms, the day-to-day, and whether you like it or not, we often don't, politics. The bounds are unscribed, the beliefs are full of dis, and the bifocals simply unacceptable. We're a pinch of a lava and a heaping cup of I don't know what the fuck is going on. So join us on this journey of nonsense and an attempt to learn more, while we do our best to put on a smiling face, keep our eyes upon the moon, and ride the waves of entropy in this ever-changing world. We're the ATF Cast and we're just having fun. I'm your host, Evan, and as always, we are joined by your regular distance co-host, Matt Halava.
What's going on, Sonny boy?
Not too much, Pa. How you doing?
Doing good. Good evening, everyone.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Happy holiday. Another one for the books. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. So,
cheers.
Oh, dang it. There it is. What you drinking? Is that water?
No, it's a bottle full of vodkas. No,
Yeah.
that'd be a bad time. This is H2O from the sink.
Nice.
Repurposed water bottle. Yeah.
And that right there in your hand may be one of the reasons why so many people have plastic in them.
Oof. Microplastics in my blood.
Microplastics are everywhere. I mean, your takeout foods in it, your candy bars, your drinks, from whether it's tea or water or soda. I said soda, or pop, whatever you prefer. Yeah, it's everywhere. So,
do you think one day we will be all plastic? A bunch of Barbie girls?
I hope not. I mean, there's plenty of people that are trying to become that now,
Nice.
Getting their face all plasticized and laminated. Yeah, hopefully not, because I crinkle enough, so snap, crackle, and pop. I'd hate to sound like an empty water bottle being folded when I try to lay down in the bed. So,
I mean, not far from it already. Last time I heard you stand up. There you go. That's the singer for the evening.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely. Let's see here. We were just talking before we went live about this little news story that came to my attention, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about. They found at least one body in Lake Mead, being that the water has gotten so low recently. Human remains inside of a 55-gallon drum, and police are expecting to find more bodies as the water level drops. How does that make you feel, Pa?
Well, I'm glad I'm not one of the bodies. And that makes me feel like, yeah, unfortunately, that sick stuff happens. So, hey, y'all. Hey, Swamp Dog. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I was reading a little bit of it because you mentioned it to me. They said due to the drought in the area, Lake Mead has dropped to 1,055 feet, where it was 1,088 or 80 feet a year ago. So dropping that like 30 feet or whatever. That's a lot of water.
That is a shit ton of water.
Yeah. Now, Lake Mead was made or is a man-made lake due to the reserve water from which dam?
The Hoover Dam.
Outstanding. I knew you knew that. So, yeah, it is in Nevada and Arizona.
Yeah, right there. I think Hoover Dam sits right on the cusp of the two of them because was that the Colorado River that cuts through there? So, yeah, that acts as the border between the two states. And yeah, I know I was watching a documentary like even like a month or two ago about the water levels, and it's crazy to see. I mean, 30 foot of water is an insane amount when you're looking at the bathtub rings and seeing how far the water has dropped. 30 feet's a lot when it comes to a giant lake.
That's a 3-story building. So I think there was report, what I was reading real quick before we started, said that they believe that the barrel was under 100 feet of water. But now since it's dropped 30 some feet, it was found. So wonder if there are more out there, how many more are out there, or if it was just a horrible accident. Someone dropped a quarter in the tub. They're trying to find it. They crawl into the 55-gallon drum. Somehow it tips over. The lid gets on it, seals. They roll down a hill, splash into the water, then sink. I mean, that's plausible. So pretty sure foul play was afoot.
Yeah. Well, it's right there, not too far outside of Vegas. I don't know how much driving time or anything, but I feel like if someone owed me a sizable amount of money and I wanted to put them in a barrel, I think that'd be a pretty good place to toss them. You got a water level of 1,000 foot or whatever. It's
Yeah,
that's not a lake. That's a whole ass ocean.
Yeah. So I guess that's maybe Dexter or Dexter's cousin was out there and taking care of some debts that people owed them and didn't want to pay.
Yeah. Swampy said that 30 foot is a big wave to surf on. When it's that much gone, that's a lot of H2O. You are right, sir.
Absolutely.
I've gotten kind of obsessed with watching dam videos because I know Swamp mentioned watching videos of, those like mega projects like the Hoover Dam and stuff. And I have to say, the most recent YouTube wormhole that I found myself in is I just watch information about dams for hours.
Damn, that's interesting.
Very nice.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. I had some Taco Bell.
You had some what?
I had some Taco Bell. I just burped it all back up.
Oh. Did you get their cheesy fries or whatever they are?
No, the nacho fries or whatever they call them.
Yeah, nacho fries. Well, it's simulated cheese.
Yeah.
That's probably the other reason people have micro plastic in them. Eating that cheese in a can.
I had a lot of cheese in the can.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Take this box of crackers and some cheese. See you later.
Yeah, I just saw a video on like TikTok or whatever, the Tic Tac. You like one of the Ritz crackers and you put the little nozzle of the Cheese Whiz up in like the middle hole and it'll spray up through the cracker hole and like perfectly lay itself out in a little spiral, nice, all even and level. And then I just had all these flashbacks to not being able to shit right for weeks after hanging out with you on the weekend.
That's not the only thing I fed you. That was just...
Yeah, I know. It was
a
also
nice simple snack during a movie, right? You could put it on a cracker, some pepperoni or whatever. So at least I was getting you some fat meat-like substance to keep your colon.
That's moving. True. Yeah, a lot of cold cuts. My favorite midnight snack is the bologna with the hot dog and the American cheese rolled up inside of it. It was just a bunch of cold intestines or whatever's going on in a hot dog. A little bit of mustard.
Yeah, a little bit of hoof, some nose, some ear. Yeah, whatever. It's good.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah. So, I mean, all beef probably just means it's all from the cow. They didn't put any goat in there. So...
I had some really good hot dogs just this last week, and we did, Natalie's birthday party just turned 4. So
nice.
Yeah, we had this giant cake. I guess Riley and his wife went to, I don't know, Walmart or Giant Eagle or wherever, and I think they called ahead. They're like, yeah, we need a birthday cake, and they're like, half sheet or full sheet, and they're like, full sheet, I guess. So then they went and pick it up, and they're like, oh fuck. He called me driving. I hear the wind blowing in the window still, and he's like, you will not believe how much cake we have.
Is he driving because he got the hatchback open to fit the cake in there? I mean,
Basically,
I hear the wind.
I got there and I was shook. I was like, I was imagining a big cake. Man said it was a big cake. And I was like, for a 4-year-old, that is fucking nuts, man. So when we finally
Well,
cut the
cake
cake,
freezes.
yeah, well, you see, they cut, I think my serving was probably 5 by 5 at the
Nice.
least. And then 2 big old scoops of, ice cream. I couldn't finish my plate. And then everybody was yelling at me like, "Get it together." I was like, "This cake is so dense and I don't like the icing." And it was just chaos. Yeah.
So you just scoop the icing off and you smear it on the bottom of their table. It'll dry and fall off later.
I am good at hiding food I don't like under furniture.
Yes, you are.
Swamp asked us if we've seen the stand-up clip of the guy talking about the different kinds of milk at Starbucks. It doesn't ring a bell for me, but he sent us the link on Instagram, so I have to check that out later. We'll get back to you next week, tell you how hard we laughed.
Is that the guy who's talking about he's tired of all the different milks, rice milk, walnut milk, almond milk? I think I saw part of that skit. So,
well,
and I totally agree with the guy. But you'll have to check it out, and we'll discuss it.
Yeah, I'm excited. There is a lot of different milk. Every time I hit up the Starbucks,
no, not really. No, I mean there's.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of different kinds of milk. There's a lot of nut juice out there. Why there's so many babies?
I like a cappuccino with some nut juice. No.
Yeah, I always go whole.
Kiss right on top.
I like whole milk. I like it, thick, viscous from the teat.
From a mammal.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that would include, dolphins and whales. But anyways, from a land mammal. How's that? Kangaroo. That's marsupial. So I'm good there. Okay, good.
You know a lot about animals, Paul. Who are you, the National Geographic?
No, Julie and I watched Dr. Jeff, so
the hell's
I get to learn some stuff. What? He's a veterinarian. You check him out sometime. You'd enjoy the show.
I will check it out. Is that a YouTube thing or is that
No, it's like a Animal Planet or whatever thing. So
okay,
full on show.
Kangaroo meat is pretty tasty, is what Swamp says. I've never had it.
Ooh, I don't remember if I've had kangaroo.
Love those Jack in the Box.
I probably have.
Are we assuming that Jack in the Box is cutting kangaroos up, or is you just spinning facts over there? I can never tell. What's that? Have you had any crazy meats in your travels?
Just pretty much like anybody else, I've had snake and alligator or bison and I don't know, eyeball soup. There's plenty of different snakes. I don't know. So eel, a lot of people go ew, but no, eel's good. It's not ew, it's eel. Well, it depends on how it's prepared too, So yeah, I've had a lot of foods. There's probably been some mystery meats in there, right? When I was in the Marines and we get a box lunch, like if we're at the rifle range or something, we get what we call a box nasty box lunch. And in there you had typically like a hard-boiled egg, maybe an orange or an apple, had a sandwich, and it was either like bologna or maybe a ham sandwich. So it was like a slice of bologna, slice of cheese, or a slice of ham, slice of cheese, or what we all just called moose cock. So, because we weren't sure what it was. It looked like Lebanon bologna, kind of like a dark pepperoni kind of look. but it had no smell.
Huh.
You know, I mean, even the bologna and the ham, you know, he could be like, okay, it has a scent. The other was like, so
Does that mean it's
someone
human?
said, oh, soil and greens. I don't know. It could have been.
It just, you can't recognize it as meat smell because it just smells like how you smell. And you don't walk around just smelling the meat of yourself all the time. Or, you know, you're not like, is that human? I just smelling human all day, you know?
Well, humans smell like pork. So, you know, that's another story. I didn't eat human.
Good clarification. Good save.
Just saying, you know, burnt body smells like another burnt body. I'll just put it like that.
Fair enough. I like that. That's very family friendly, Pa. Family friendly.
Try to be family friendly.
We got to go back to this kangaroo meat thing here for a second.
Oh, okay.
Swamp Dog says Jack in the Box had a big lawsuit for selling kangaroo meat and calling it beef. And yeah, doing a quick Google, there was some kangaroo meat situations. Yes, it looks like they're not 100% certain it was ever served, but they definitely found kangaroo meat destined for a Jack in the Box restaurant that was labeled beef.
Well, was it mislabeled?
Well, I don't know. I mean, yes, because it was kangaroo. So I don't know. You know, who's to blame? But
right, but wasn't me. So at least I know that.
I feel like kangaroo's weird to eat too because I don't know. Have you ever watched a kangaroo like come at somebody boxing? I mean, they just they're too bipedally humanoid. Yeah, they're fucking ripped, which is probably a good case for the eating them. But I mean, no, it's too humanoid. I wouldn't be able to eat kangaroo. I don't think.
Yeah. So and Jack in the Box is good food. So I don't think that they were trying to do like Joey in the Box. So
Joey in the Box, nice.
And pretty sure it was. We'll go with mislabeled. So.
I've never had Jack in the Box. I don't believe.
Oh, well, you're going to be going to Texas?
Yeah.
I wonder if they have them in Texas. We're going to have to find out where the Jack in the Box is because you will appreciate it.
Okay. I know Bree has all kinds of food planned for us. There is some Jack in the Box.
You probably had Jack in the Box when we lived in California. You're just young and
it's like this big. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so cute.
There are Jack in the Boxes down here in Houston, so perfect. We can have Jack in the Box for lunch between looking at rockets and shit.
Okay. And now, do you drive back from Houston straight home? Because if so, I'll send you a cooler and some money. You get some Jack in the Box and just keep it cool for a day or two. It depends how fast you drive. We're good. Don't worry about it.
We'll be driving back from South Padre straight home. But It looks like, in local Brownsville, there's 6 Jack in the Boxes. So that's a lot of Jack in the Box.
Yep, you got to try Jack in the Box, or if there's a Carl's Jr. out there, you could try them as well. So,
yeah, we'll have to do that.
You try anything.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating good food, and then we're gonna be eating shitty food.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to Texas in August, on a road trip with my sister for my birthday. We're gonna hit New Orleans and then Houston and South Padre, Brownsville area for Starbase, a little bit of SpaceX adventure. Yeah. And now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. That's
G.I. Joe. Is that G.I. Joe?
Outstanding. Yeah. G.I. Joe.
I forget the older folks were reminiscing about something in the job trailer earlier this week. And
The older folk.
The older folk, they were just speaking fucking nonsense words.
Did you
And
throw
like,
blankets on their laps?
you know
Here
what?
you go, tuck you in. You're gonna have lunch soon.
That's a good
Pat 'em on the
idea.
Just get a couple of throw blankets and throw them on their laps as you walk by. They'll be like, "What the fuck? Lunch will be served soon." Anyways, go ahead. I interrupted
No,
as usual.
that was basically giving me the sum of my story. Is however they looked at me like, I wonder if he knows what I'm talking about. And I was like, I was born 96, not fucking 60. And they're like, oh. And then I put on my headphones and I went back to work because they stressed me out. All due respect.
And they talk trash about you while you couldn't hear them.
You know what? Fine by me. I like a good roast.
There you go. Well, it depends on how it's prepared. So, it depends on the spices. So,
that's fantastic, Pa.
Thanks. I do what I can.
I make a couple good puns here and there at work, and they're very much appreciated because everyone on my job trailer is an old father type, so real easy to talk to. I just call them old and ugly, and they.
So like 35 and older.
40 and older, I think.
Oh,
well,
okay.
38 and older. Yeah. No, I'm not being just completely disrespectful. I'm only being disrespectful to the proper elders.
That's right.
Yeah, so you'll have that. It's weird being the young guy on site again. Is that auto tool?
Yeah, that would be for me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yep.
I think there was. Let's see. I think hometown was 20. Sally was 20. So yeah, going from not the youngest to just a little tiny.
Little tiny.
It looked like Swampy's got a question for you. Answer this better than I.
Revolver holsters, yay or nay, depending on the revolver. So hidden hybrid holsters, we do make revolver holsters, but they're going to be more of the concealed carry holsters, right? So because that's what we make. But for revolver holsters, seeing how it is leather and Kydex, and leather gives a little bit. We right now we're only doing 5-round cylinders. So 357, 38 special, some of the 22 magnums that have more rounds or whatever in them. But the 5-round cylinder being a little bit smaller keeps a pistol from wanting to rock in the holster. So let me see. I probably have one close. Yeah, or maybe not. No. So there's one over there. I just can't reach it. Anyways, the Kydex is where you get the majority of your retention, but the cylinder will rotate the handle to a point. If you're like 6-round cylinder, it's going to rotate more. It'll take the trigger guard out of the Kydex retention and could become sloppy. So that's why we only do the 5-round cylinders right now. We'll be working on a new design to do the 6 rounds. And we're also maybe going to be doing the Rhino. So even though that's 6-round, it has flat edges all the way around. It's not a cylinder. So that would actually keep it from wanting to rock in the holster. So that's the answer. We do make them, but for certain models.
Nice. I love holster talk. Hopefully that helps you out there, Swamp.
I hope so.
Yeah. Always looking out for our homies. Swamp, happy holidays, by the way. May the 4th be with you. I keep forgetting it's Star Wars Day, Maybe I'll have to watch a little Star Wars before bed.
Steer Wars.
I've been catching up on all the Harry Potter movies because Brie got me hooked.
Oh, that's right. You did say you're like on the 7th movie or something. I don't know how many there are, but
Well, I got like 10 minutes left in 5, and I think that there's 8. So I've only got like 7.5 hours of Harry Potter to go.
well, good. At least you're not watching. Well, I mean, if you enjoy it, that's good. You're sitting back, you're relaxing, you're being entertained. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not jumping on stage and trying to tackle or stab Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that one. How about that? You see what they did to his arm? Shoo-boo!
Yeah, I haven't seen the pictures, but I did hear mention that his arm looks slightly dislocated as they're escorting him out on a gurney. So I'm like, serves him right.
Yeah. Oh man, it's because they're mad about his jokes or whatever, right?
Well, if you're mad about his jokes, why did you pay to go there?
It's a good question.
And to go in and to get more frustrated.
And get a broken arm.
How the hell did you
else.
get a knife that looks like a gun into the place when you?
I didn't see the knife situation.
Well, the video I saw was from like maybe the nosebleed seats, so it wasn't very good.
Uh-oh. You done went frozen on me, Pa. Doom, 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 boom. So there's 8 because they split 7 into 2 movies. Okay, that makes sense. That's the I don't know. I don't remember. The guy that went to the shooting competition you went to that was only there to stir up drama and get called out. No, but we'd love to hear that tale. And we're free for a guest next Wednesday if you're free. Looks like we definitely lost the old man, probably internet connectivity issues. So I'm going to take this moment. I'm going to hit a little intermission animation type situation. I'm going to go refill my water, and hopefully the old man will be back here in just a moment. Boo-doo.
Hey, I'm in the show.
Looks like you're on a phone.
Yeah, Wi-Fi dropped here.
Classic.
Right. So let me set that. Do I still look good enough to chit chat?
Yeah.
Oh, outstanding.
Let's see what we're doing. Swampy's coming on next week. He's going to be our guest. He's going to tell us a story about some asshole at a shooting competition.
Yeah, there are some divas out there.
Yeah, so I'm excited to hear what all that's about. Looking forward to it. I think he has some other stories that we made him promise to tell us in shows past, but my brain's bad, so who knows? I'm sure he'll come with something great.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Indeed. How's the StreamYard on the phone? I've never experienced that.
It was pretty easy. Oh, I'm entering it on the computer now.
Ooh. Oh, you're going to pop up
multiple
twice?
angles of me.
Whoa, that'd be cool. I've never thought about that. Oh.
What?
It's my dad. It's my dad.
Yeah, it's me in 3. Let me see. L R. Wish it just had like a D on each one, like this one and that one.
This one and that one. That's good.
Let's see. And
Can
you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Swamp Dog says he remembers everything, so all the stories we requested in the past should indeed be told. Finally, meet the airwaves.
Outstanding. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too.
It'll be nice to see him again.
It's been
I see him on Instagram and all that stuff. So,
yeah.
But it's liking his stuff, watching it, seeing how things are going.
Yeah, we've been slacking, and then we keep talking about getting guests back on, and then things get crazy, and then it's Wednesday all of a sudden, and I'm like, what's our topic? I don't know. Oh,
yep. And then the internet goes down, and our pets' heads are falling off, and that's from Dumb and Dumber. Some pets' heads not actually falling off.
I was highly concerned.
You ever see the movie?
Did you say Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever saw that one 50 times on VHS in your living room in one weekend.
What was the last thing Swamp Dog said? I was talking, I couldn't read at the same time.
Well, he said he remembers everything, and then he asked if he mentioned the ghost stories, which the ring the memory bell in my head. That's what we were talking about the one time. He said he had a good ghost story for us. And then
I'm looking forward to that.
He says he has a lot of cool stuff coming this summer for the channel. New 3D 360 camera, a dog van. So yeah, I'm excited to hear about
the dog van. See, there we go, talking about Dumb and Dumber again. Is a dog van like that? You got shag carpet all around the outside.
I hope that he makes a Swamp Dog van that's just fucking fur. The aerodynamics have to be terrible. I wonder. I mean, fuel was like a penny back then, but still
city driving would be fine,
That's
but
true,
highway would be different. So
you get all these stringers coming up. Trippy.
You shake some baby powder out the window on occasion. Tell people your dog's got dandruff.
Ooh. I haven't seen. When's the last time I saw Dumb and Dumber? Who knows?
No idea. I don't even remember the last time I saw it. So we probably watched it together. So
probably, yeah.
Sometime.
It was probably the last time the tape worked and fucking, wouldn't rewind, and that was the last time we saw it.
Yeah. Kind of like the Major Payne tape. That was disappointing to lose.
Oh, man. That one, Major Payne was on Netflix, or it might still be for the time being. And
oh, yeah?
I've almost sat down to watch it a lot, but I was like, man, that'd be a good one to, pop a fucking bottle of bourbon with the old man and watch that shit. Like the laxative scene and everything. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, that movie's kind of like your childhood.
100%. 100%.
Telling bedtime stories.
Yeah. Humans smell like other burning things. Good night, sonny boy.
That's the first time I told you that. So, anyways.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Let's see, Jim Carrey movie I've watched a couple times recently is The Truman Show.
I have never seen The Truman Show.
What the fuck? I've failed you as a
I
son.
don't know. I failed you as a father because we didn't watch it together. How's that?
Two-way
So,
street.
I don't know. If it came out in the 90s, I was busy. So,
Let's Google that. The Truman Show. 98. You're fine. You had time.
Yeah, that does depend. When it came out, I was in a wheelchair, so I probably had time to watch it. But if I couldn't get to go get the the movie and watch it, then yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't make it down to Blockbuster.
No.
That's not even an old thing. That's just sad. I miss Blockbuster. Come back.
Come back.
There's something special.
Maybe Elon Musk will start a new Blockbuster.
There you go. You can get the most recent movie release and an NFT. Is that... Fuck, I was saying something. This brain of mine... must have not
was
been
about
important.
The Truman Show.
Oh, yeah. So, do you know the premise of The Truman Show?
That he's living in the reality that we are. Everything's fake.
Ooh. Well, that ties into the Swamp said The Truman Show is trippy if you actually think about it. And, there's those moments everyone has to sit back and think, wait a second. Am I being fucking bluffed right now? Wait, Dad, are you an actor?
No, I wouldn't be this good of an actor.
I don't like the way you looked and took a moment of pause. Oh, everything's a lie.
We got a code 32. Just kidding. Hey, how's it going?
Like, what a fucking shock that would be, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have never seen the movie. I have heard it's very good, and I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we'll have to have an ATF movie night. Not the ones of them like bombing Texas and stuff, but
Kmart. Oh,
did they bomb Kmart too? You never know with those guys.
You never know.
That's why Kmarts are few and far between now.
Well, it's probably from the Rain Man movie when Dustin Hoffman was saying Kmart sucks. It probably just snowballed the whole situation for their financial empire.
Right.
Right.
For domestics, I'm pretty sure that I know exactly what this movie is. Yeah, this popped up on like Hulu or something. It was probably a year or two ago now, but watched it. Super fucking good. Like a really good dystopian, weird, So yeah, if you haven't seen that one, Paul, Swamp and I both recommend it.
What's the name of it?
The Domestics.
The Domestics.
Yeah. Go ahead and give it a quick little Google.
Google. No, I'll put my must-sees or something.
Yeah, I need a better must-see list because, like, I think I have a couple movies written down in our show notes and everything, and I don't know. Bree and Mom text me all the time, like 30 movies or shows to watch, and I do too much YouTube and video gaming and sitting on the back porch for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to
you got a nice back porch, plenty of room, right?
Yeah,
there's lots of room for activities.
Perfect view of the sun setting. 4570 lever gun tactical reload during shootout. Man, I don't recall that part, but it sounds fucking sick. Oh.
Wait, what? I missed a tactical shootout?
Yeah, so in the Domestics, there's a really good shooting scene. But Swamp said there's a 4570 lever gun tactical reload situation. Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to watch that. 4570 tactical reload.
Yeah. Ooh, man. I wonder if it's still on anything.
take a tickle.
It was good sound effects. Those are like my space sound effects from the last week.
You. I forget what sound you threw out there. I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, I don't recall either.
Wasn't yours a takeoff or something?
Yeah, I think I did the takeoff, and I did something with the fucking, I don't know, Jetson sounds or something. Oh, in space news, did you see Rocket Lab's achievement yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
I heard about it, but I did not see it. Do tell.
Well, there's not a whole bunch of footage of it yet, and basically they caught the rocket that they launched to space with a helicopter as it was parachuting back down to Earth. So that's their retrieval method. It's, they have smaller rockets, so they've been kind of practicing for a while, and they did the first live action of it yesterday and swooped it out of the sky. They basically long tow hook or tow rope on the bottom side of a helicopter and a fucking hook, and they just snag the parachute and fly away with it.
Okay. All right. So, because when you said they recovered a falling rocket with a helicopter, I'm like, that guy's got really long arms to get out past the props.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Just have a net underneath it, and they got to swing sideways and snag it. I mean, wasn't too sure, but okay, that's plausible, right? Because now the parachute's coming down, maybe 30 feet per second, and the helicopter can snag it and go. That makes sense.
Yeah, and they dropped the load shortly after because the helicopter pilots didn't like the way it was flying with that load. But so they grabbed it, and then they're like, we did it. It feels a little sketchy. Let's go ahead and just drop it back off. So then their recovery boat plucked it out of the water.
When you're controlling a helicopter with click, click, click buttons and your feet and the stick, and you got a pooper pucker of catching a parachute that's holding a rocket, that I can see how the pendulum of the rocket would make the helicopter not work so well.
Ooh. Yeah, it'd be a little sketchy. So I can't
watch out for static electricity. They'll light you up.
That would fucking hurt. So yeah, I can't find footage of it right now. I saw something on Twitter. I was gonna pull up a YouTube video, but can't see anything. So, but yeah. And then let's see what else we got space related. The Boeing Starliner. What the fuck's it called? Might be the Starliner. Their little space capsule.
Starliner Diner.
Ooh, stop it! You're making me hungry.
Right? There's a blast from the past.
Yeah, they're in a new location. Starliner Diner, right? A fucking Hilliard joint.
Yeah. They still around?
Yeah, they moved into a new building. I had them for lunch, a couple months ago. I was working in Hilliard on that data center project, and I was like, food near me now. Starliner Diner, hell yeah. So, yeah, still delicious.
Good.
But yeah, it is the Boeing Starliner. No, I think they had 2 previous test flights. I know the last big test flight, they were trying to rendezvous with the International Space Station, and something went wrong with the guidance system, and they missed it entirely. We're never able to, dock with it, intercept it.
Whoops.
And then I think last time that they were going to launch, they had a valve leaking issue because they weren't properly designed for the wet environment that is Florida, I believe. So,
okay. Well, at least you said Florida and not space, because that would have thrown me off. Aquatic spaceships. So yeah, the humidity down in Florida may have taken a toll. But you would think that they would want to design something that would take multiple atmospheres or atmospheric conditions.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, the SLS with the Orion capsule, it's just sat outside for 4 weeks or something of the nature. No issues. They do have like a sticky valve. They're going to roll back into the VAB, or already did.
Don't we
fix
all?
that? And yeah, I'm getting old. My back's still not quite right from when I got off the toilet like a month ago. It sucks, man. Swamp Dog.
You have to do some yoga.
Yeah, maybe I should find a yoga class. Get some good farts out.
Oh yeah, downward dog.
Swamp gave us another movie suggestion.
Okay.
Too. It's called some French shit. Immortel ad vitam. I don't know. I'll show it right here. Boom diddles. But he sent it to us in IG because they had the whole ass movie, it looks like. So.
Oh.
Yeah, so what do you say here? It sounds sick. Future society, but the Egyptian gods come.
Dun dun dun. In 2095, New York City has become the dystopian world of genetically altered humans and ancient Egyptian gods.
That sounds so cool. We missed you the last couple of weeks, Swamp. What would we do without all these good movie suggestions?
Right? We'd be watching yodeling videos again.
Yeah. Speaking of, I did find some good yodels. I can't play them here, but I'll send them to you. All right.
All right, nice. I'll send some good vehicle fail videos. I like watching some of those.
Ooh, yeah. I really like the Tesla autopilots, those compilations. Sometimes they're really impressive, and sometimes it's like, well, that's not quite working yet. That's always fun to watch.
Yep.
The Russian road rage compilations.
Oh yes, those are
one of the absolute best things on YouTube, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They're like honking somebody and then get out of the car naked and like -20 with a fucking fire axe. And you're like, Jesus Christ, Russia.
Yeah, it's like where were you hiding that? You step out naked and you got a fire axe? Where'd that come from?
That must be that's a crazy fucking bender. Been up all night doing Russian cocaine.
Yeah, it's probably like Mexican black tar heroin or something. They just had it brought in.
Yeah, or Chinese fentanyl. Drug trades. What fun.
Yep. Yeah, that's one way to try to get vaxxed.
Ugh.
So, yeah, the Russians are pretty crazy.
They are. Yet their tanks still keep getting fucked up in Ukraine.
Yes, they do.
Javelins.
Yep.
Yeah. You can only do so much to modern rocketry, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, still lots of crazy footage coming out of that. I know we haven't touched on that in a while because it's like, oh, that's fucking sad. More war.
Right. Try to find some peaceful stuff to talk about, like Roe versus Wade. So, just kidding. That's not peaceful. Just say.
I was like, maybe we'll talk about that today. I was like, no, not today.
No, I have to read up on that a little bit more. And
yeah,
wow, just a slight conversation on that, steps on people's toes. Just mentioning it, some people get all riled up and whatever.
Yeah,
okay,
it's one of those very polarizing topics. So,
yes, and the government wants the population to be polarized. They're easier to control in that way.
That's true. Speaking of polarizing governments, I was reading back on some Donald Trump tweets today. I was listening to.
Is he back on Twitter?
No, but I mean,
Just
he
the
probably
old
will
ones.
be. Yeah. All the
I think he
screenshotted
said
ones.
that he wasn't going to be. He wouldn't go back, but that's cool. So
Was that? Well, he has the truth. They call it Truth Social, I think. That's what Elon one day posted on Twitter. It was like, Truth Social should have just called it Trumpet. I was like, dad
Ooh, I
joke.
like
That's a
that.
good one.
Right?
Yeah.
Trump talk.
But I was
like the
listening
trumpet. That'd be good.
Fuck, what one's is that? A liar liar that he does the fucking trumpet middle finger? Old Jim Carrey. His antics are hard to pin down.
Yes, they are. So, but Liar Liar is another good movie.
Yeah. I just like Jim Carrey. I was saying, yeah. So I was listening to Theo Von, and they're talking about like, yeah, Trump sucked, but also he was fucking hilarious. And then they're like, oh, they should bring fucking Hillary back for the next election. Fucking Trump v. Hillary, round 2. And just like, roasting the whole political system. But I was like, man, that's funny. I should go back and look at some Mr. Trump tweets. Man, outlandish. Right? The fucking it's just absurd. Like,
yeah, I liked when they were debating and she said something like, do you really want him, making final decisions on laws or whatever her comment was. And he said, of course you don't. You'd be in prison. I was just like, oh. I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. Like, oh yeah, maybe our political system should be, kind of professional in a way. But at the same time, it was like, why is it so professional? Look at these two fucking roasting each other. I got zingers all over the place. It was entertaining. It was a nice precursor to all the 2020, 2021, 2022 continued chaos of the 2020 decade.
Oh, the caca.
Yeah. The caca.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for elections, we just put those off to the side and, I mean, we'll still have to do an election probably. But for the debates, I think there should be like some type of physical contact between each of the candidates or all the candidates, right?
Laser tag, if nothing else. Come on.
Oh, laser tag.
Come on, Commander-in-Chief. Let's see what you got.
You just start walking across the grass that way, looking for a place to take a nap and have his milk and cookies. So,
yeah, it's tough.
Depends on who yeah.
It's any hoosins.
Any hoosins.
Swamp said we need to get on to the Swamp Talk show soon, which we would love to do. So,
okay.
Yeah. No complaints. Twist our arm over there.
Ooh, just don't make us look like the guy that got tackled on stage.
Try to catch Chappelle slacking. That's not gonna happen. Bars. Yeah, it's
I understand Chris Rock made a comment about that.
Yeah, he's like, who was that? Will Smith? That's good.
That's pretty good. I guess Jamie Foxx was there and may have been one of the individuals that jacked that guy up.
I think so. I did hear the comment that was like, yeah, when you're in need, Jamie Foxx appears in a cowboy hat or something. It's just fucking Django. He just shoots him. Fucking blows his house up, frees all of the slaves. You done fucked up, son.
That is a good movie.
It is. It's in my top 10. Just, man, the music, the fucking, of course, all of the Quentin movies have such beautiful photography and colors. And then so badass. And the like hyperbolized fucking blood spewing out during the gunfight. So good.
Yep, and the little boy blue outfit, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well. Good one. What's that? Have you seen Once Upon a Time in oh fuck, what's it called? I bet Swamp knows. The new Tarantino movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think.
I have not seen that.
Nor have I. No. Put it on the list. I hope Julie's keeping track of all of her movies we need to watch.
She's probably writing them down. I mean, we could always go back and play this over. So
I got all these recorded. And yeah, she's just sitting there with a little notepad, like, oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Or she's like, nah, I'm not watching that. She looks at you, nah. 2 stars? What the heck? Once Upon a Time
in Hollywood.
In Hollywood.
Oh, Hari! You're a wizard, Hari.
Oh, wizard Hari.
You're a hairy wizard.
I have not seen that movie. I do recognize it as a movie. You know, I've probably seen a trailer or something. So,
well, I haven't seen it either. I hear it's good. And you're a hairy wizard. It's fun.
Ooh, your wizard's hairy.
Jones Jones County, is that, what's that mess? Is that Mississippi? I guess I don't know what else it'll be. Oh shit, I'm starting to fumble, drop my pen. Free State of Jones.
State of Jones. I have not seen that one.
That rings a bell. I'm pretty sure I saw the trailer for that a while ago, like the theater or something. And
I believe it's Matthew McConaughey.
Is that right? City Jones. Well, what? All right. You were right.
All right. It's a true story.
Yeah, based on Jones County, Mississippi. About an hour from Swampy, he says. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we may have to go visit him and take a little stroll down there and see where all the fun happened.
Yeah, show us all the sights. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen this one, but it looks fucking good.
It's Matthew McConaughey. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, you almost can't go wrong with him. He's in
a lot of things.
Oh yeah, but you know, Interstellar. That's what I was telling you to watch last week, I believe. Yeah.
Well, yeah, look at that. Full circle. Came back to last week. Nice. Unfortunately, I have not watched Interstellar yet. I'm not sure if Julie's seen it. We'll probably watch it together.
Yeah, that's fair. It's that's a good rainy Sunday fucking melt your brain with black holes kind of thing, you know.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Probably won't do that this Sunday, you know, because this is Mother's Day.
Fucking A right it is. Shit.
Yep. And if they ever try changing the name to Birthing Person's Day, no, it's Mother's Day.
Well, you never know. Mom's moving this weekend, I believe.
Oh yeah, she's moving Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, they're excited again. They got a mobile home just closed on Monday. They just got
nice
plopped on the lot here recently. So
cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be my Mother's Day gift to her, is my mediocre strength.
Well, you better start doing some stretches. You know, you don't want to get off of a toilet sometime with a bad back.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. I love you. I'm just saying. It's just fatherly advice.
Yeah, I appreciate you looking out for me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's the least I could do.
What was it? My brain's bad day. I had a very mentally taxing workload today, so I keep like, oh, what an interesting point of conversation, and then my brain fucking fucking shorts, you know.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. There's an ice cream shop just down the road. I think that's my evening plan. No, it's just a little shack. It's called Lil E's Ice Cream, right? And my buddy Hometown, when I was working at Auto Tool, used to go there every day for lunch. He'd go get himself a little milkshake and a hot dog.
Yeah.
Which is a great healthy meal. But I've eaten
Milkshake and a hot
worse.
dog.
Yeah.
Did
Sounds
he
like
stir the milkshake with his hot dog?
For some reason that's deja vu, and I don't know why, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see that twice.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It looks real fucking quaint, and I'm gonna go get a milkshake and start with a hot dog. So
nice. Mustard or ketchup?
Oh, mustard all the way. I'm not much of ketchup back.
Absolutely.
Ketchup on potatoes, mustard on wieners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll put mustard on French fries as well. So
mustard on pretzels. Ooh, that used to be the snack.
Right? So good.
Swamp says if we come and visit, the Vegas of the Gulf Coast is only about an hour and a half from him. So we can go feel bougie as fuck in the casinos. Maybe,
what?
Throw some barrels in a lake somewhere. Just kidding. Just kidding. We don't have any enemies. All is well. It's just about the full circle. Callback. It's the flag stomp of comedy.
Well said, boy.
Thank you. I've been saying it a hell of a lot these days, tell you it.
I'm listening.
Swamp
said
you're going to do some videos showing the casinos and stuff down there. So that'll be
nice.
fun. I'll be on the lookout for it.
Maybe we'll be in one of them.
Yeah, we could be a little feature fucking ooh. Just be like, and these are two crazy guys at the Vegas of the Gulf Coast. We're just going to walk past them. Don't end up in a barrel. 3 times. Okay.
3 times.
So,
I'll leave that aside. So, anyways, go.
Oh no, I'm interested. What are you leaving to the side, huh?
I was gonna say if we couldn't find a big barrel that we could just use multiple, coffee cans,
takeout containers.
Yeah,
the Big Lebowski when they spread their buddy's ashes and it all just goes right back on the fucking dude.
Never saw it.
You never saw the Big Lebowski?
No, it's got some people in it, and I know they bowl, and I've seen a couple of scenes or whatever, or a bunch of memes and whatnot, but never saw the movie.
With all due respect, I have to disown you as my father.
No, ain't happening. You can try.
Damn, fair. You got me. Swamp has 3 55-gallon plastic barrels with lids. So maybe we're not going to come hang out, Swampy, because we don't want to end up in the 2 of those. Actually, the old man might take 2 barrels for him, so it kind of feels like he got them set aside for us.
Yeah, well, I mean, is he planning on staying off grid with those? Is he planning on making some moonshine, or he just has those for? I don't know what happened to my barrels and that person. So
maybe he's trying to rid the world of the ATF.
The Fatah?
The Fatah?
Yeah, I mean, if you're dyslexic, it might be FTA instead of the ATF.
Don't hurt us. We're just the FTA, the Federal Transportation Authority, obviously.
Oh. Well, they'll probably come up with an FTA. It'll probably be like the Federal Transgender Association. And,
that could
put
be
restrictions on people that want to live their life freely. I don't know. So
it seems as though that's the government's job these days is to restrict people and remove rights and liberties, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, they think that, but their job is to represent us, and they're doing poorly. So by throwing out this and that to get the people to fight amongst themselves and not be able to make any decisions, they'll make the decisions for us.
Because we're incapable.
We're incapable. So you guys need to give us more money and we'll print some more money, and then we'll give more money to our friends, and then this country will just be like a soft serve machine, just pumping out a whole bunch of crap that it'll never be able to absorb. So
soft serve.
went back to the ice cream that you're going to go do.
Nice, man. We are making
thanks.
connections this evening.
Slam dunk.
I'm gonna go do a word search puzzle after this. I got it down,
Ooh.
drawing circles around everything up in here.
You're like, oh, there's "ot" or two backwards, so it just depends. I'm really good at this game.
What an odd method to take.
Oh,
true absurdity. We should call this the punisode.
ooh, a punisode.
We're the ATF cast, and we're just having pun.
Having pun all day long.
Shit, there it goes again.
What was it? Your
That's
idea?
a good question. My thought.
Oh,
my sanity.
Well, my thought when you mentioned ice cream was the bourbon ice cream that I have in the freezer, or that we have, because we share it, because it's so good. But yeah, there's some alcoholic ice creams out there that, not that if you eat them you become an alcoholic, but there are some alcohol infused ice creams out there that
with a genuine alcohol content.
Yeah, I don't think this one really does. It's more of the flavor, you know. After a half gallon, I never felt a buzz. So,
well, I mean, you're good at drinking anyway. You got that big drinking bourbon kind of stature, you know. Doesn't phase you so much.
Bourbon stature. That's what I'm drinking this evening.
Is that right? Mom gave me some like candied maraschino cherries or whatever. I don't know. They're something extra special. They're for like old fashions, or just, you know, toss them in the freezer and then toss them in your fucking bourbon.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Depends on how they're made. So, yeah, Grandma Fercucci, so who shared the birth date with Brianna, not the year, just the date. She would make some rum balls that, so good. I gotta get that recipe, because I think there's like a shot in each one. I don't know. They're good.
That sounds fucking good. Do you say you have the recipe? Because we should make those.
Redemption bourbon.
Yeah. I said.
I'm not sure. I don't think I have the recipe for that. I'll check with Aunt Janelle. Perfect.
She'd be the one to have it.
Right?
Yeah, that sick bar down there.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, she always treats us very well when we come up and visit. Her, Bree, and I were.
Well, she loves you.
Well, we love her too, and we all love drinking, and she loves pouring. So
she is. She's very hospitable.
Indeed. Swamp is looking to get Redemption Bourbon to sponsor the channel. That would be awesome. You know what?
Ooh.
We haven't even really thought sponsors or anything. It's only episode 23, and we're still primarily shenanigans. But an alcohol sponsor would be sick. Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to have to talk to Bree, but she knows somebody. Redemption song.
Oh, okay. Yep, I know it. I've had that. That's good stuff.
Oh, now I have to Google it because I don't know. Redemption bourbon. I have not had that, but oh wow. Yeah, that's, you beat Google. You beat my little fingies.
I'm pretty quick with the 2-thumb text.
That looks good though.
It is good.
All this bourbon talk, I might have to hit the liquor store and get Or just get a tiny little bottle of something and fucking pop a cherry in it and have a little bevy with my, post ice cream cone beverage. I'll fall asleep like a fucking baby and wake up shitting myself.
Cherry hang out of your mouth.
Yeah. Wake up with the dairy farts about 3 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I stopped drinking milkshakes from Burger King. I don't know. I couldn't think of something. It was going to be funny, fast, and sound honest, but it was just too slow. So
yeah, you must.
But that's why I stopped drinking milkshakes from Burger King.
When was the last time you had a Shamrock Shake?
Your mother and I were probably married.
Wow. So. Whoa. It's been a second.
It's been a couple of years. So yeah, I was never big on them. So do
you like
I cannot
any mint
think
ice cream?
Do I like what?
Any mint ice cream? The Shamrock's mint, right?
Yes. So I'm okay on that. I like a York peppermint patty on occasion, but keep them in the fridge nice and cold. Just get one of the little ones. Boop. Yeah. It's refreshing, that way you can just open up the next bottle of beer or whatever it is you're drinking. It's a little palate cleanser.
Yeah.
But as far as a Shamrock Shake, I don't think I've had an artificial shake in a while. Most of them have been like from an actual ice cream shop. Like Julie and I stopped with Kona, got some ice cream last summer. I can't even think of. I got a milkshake because I hadn't had one in a long time. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get a little shake. This is going to be so good. We're driving home. You got the nice plastic cup with the little plastic dome on there. So I got my milkshake. It's got the foam on top and a cherry on top. And next thing we see is Kona's head dart between Julie and I in the front seats. And I look over and put my elbow over there like, ha! And Kona comes back and she's got a full tongue of the whipped cream. And I thought she got the cherry too, but she just punched the cherry to the bottom of the cup. So, yep. Yeah, she likes herself some whipped cream.
I mean, there's every once in a while I think about getting a can of whipped cream at the store. Whip it on top of the coffee in the morning or something. Feel bougie.
Yep.
But I know that I'll just fucking eat that can in the first morning. I'd be like, take a sip of coffee, be like, damn, that whipped cream's good. It'd be gone,
And then you'll think of something funny, and then you'll cough, and then you'll shoot a whole bunch of it out your nose, and then you'll start laughing even more. And yeah, later on you'll just have the whipped cream farts from the aerosol or whatever that pushes it out. So yeah, good luck with that. Have fun.
Exactly, and see, that's why I don't buy them. It's just easier. Save me a little bit of hassle, a little bit of fart ship.
Fart ship. Nicely said.
Thank you. Yeah, man, all this shake talk. Swamp asks, who even offers a strawberry shake anymore? Nice, I see what you did there.
Right?
I don't know about a good strawberry shake. I feel like usually they're like dehydrated strawberry pieces and just like, they're never quite right. They're fucking weird.
Well, when you do get the real one and you're driving along and you got your shake and you take a sip, then that real strawberry just goes right in there. And you can't suck it up, and then you're trying to blow it out, and you just look horrible driving. Like, yeah, it's not a pretty look. You know? So
It's definitely a spoon situation, you know. Not all milkshakes are for straw sucking. It also depends too.
You got stirred on occasion.
A lot of places just give you like a basic soda straw, or pop straw, you know, your preference.
Yeah,
But which is absurd. I know Tony's Coney's West Side staple represent. They would always give you like the fucking half-inch ID
Gunther.
straw. Yeah, Gunther. You can drink the
Yep.
whole milkshake if it's smooth enough in about 2 sips. That's got so much fucking volume in that straw.
You take a sip out of that, and you're like, "Ooh." Each sip is it's a full mouth swallow. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. So you could probably make a pretty good strawberry milkshake straw with a hot dog. It's got enough meat. You could probably get a pretty good straw volume.
With a hot dog?
Yeah.
Nice.
2 birds, 1 stone. Stir it and slurp it.
Yep. Yeah, Julie brought some leftover catered food home from work yesterday for lunch. Rep brought in food. So she brought a nice vat of Italian sausage. And a friend of hers was like, "Oh, there you go." Gives it to her and said something like, just tell Matt I can see he's excited. He's going to have a real sausage party. I was like, yeah, I'm not Googling sausage party, so yeah, so rather hysterical.
Sausage Party is a good movie, though.
Yes, but when so many people complained that they took their little kids there, it's like it was advertised as not for little kids. This is an adult humor movie.
It was obviously sexual from the rip.
Right?
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I haven't seen the new Jackass yet either, and that's been on my list because, I mean, those fellas
I
are
haven't seen that.
Those fellas are good enough there. I wanted to see it in the theater, and then like the time came and went, and I was like, "What day is it?" And it was already too late because that's how the cookie crumbles. But I also wanted to mention, you said free lunch, bunch of fucking sausage, right?
Well, there was other things there. It wasn't just sausage. So she just brought the leftover sausage. Penny went with somebody else or whatever.
Got you.
Had her own little sausage party.
Yeah, she knew you would enjoy the sausage party. That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
We had City Barbecue catered. I think it was just the general contractor brought it in. So yeah, I was sitting there. It was pouring down rain, and then someone pops in the door to the trailer, and they're like, "Food's here." I was like, "Food?" And yeah, pop over to the safety trailer.
Do tell.
Yeah, they got little boxed lunches of City Barbecue. So got me some brisket, and came with a little bun and the barbecue sauce and beans and mac and cheese and a cookie, and a whole 9 yards. The only thing I was missing was slaw and some greens. But
ooh, yeah. Slaw and greens. That would have topped it off.
Some cornbread pudding. Whoo-wee! Where is my hat? Where's my cowboy hat at? There it is. Too far. And then Friday we get Chipotle.
Ooh, the Chipotle.
To Chipotle. So we're having a luncheon with the leaders, it's called. So being that I'm a newer, employee of the company, me and some of the other newbies are gonna go sit in with all the higher ups and eat some chipotle.
Rub some elbows.
Yeah, rub some elbows, fart on each other, get the shits with the red hot sauce.
You should just walk past one of the guys and rub his elbow.
Yeah.
Be like, "How you doing?" Rubbing elbows at the big league.
Hello, Mr. CEO. So you own this joint, huh? Nice weenus. We're like, Dad, I need a
Yes.
job.
Really got your weenus.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well that
Oh,
goes.
God. Well, you might get promoted.
You know what? You're the CEO now, boy. I like your gusto.
Yeah, if you got enough balls to do that, you're in charge of the next 3 projects.
No thanks.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah. Oh, shit, all this ice cream talk and meat talk. Or to tell you what, I'm going to get me a chili dog. I'm going to pull up the
Hey, do you have a Freddy's down there?
Freddy's. I don't believe we have a Freddy's. It doesn't ring a bell.
Freddy's. That's what I was trying to look up. I couldn't remember the name of the burger joint, but it was like Freddy's custard and steak burgers or whatever. So we have a Freddy's here, and they are very good.
Wait, is that the one that's like right up past Belden on 75? Wait, is that 75? Well, fucking 77.
77. Very good. Very good.
Never been there, but I always like the looks of
it.
it.
Yep, it's over there by Duluth.
Yes, the trading company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Yeah,
good food. They got very good cheese curds.
Ooh, I'm a sucker for a good cheese curd.
Yep. So whenever we order that, and on our way home, we usually have a few of the cheese curds on the drive home.
Do you get the full sack?
Oh, absolutely.
Check this out.
Where is that?
That is Lil E's
you're
Ice
going?
Cream in Plain City. Yeah, I didn't know they did it like that. I figured I'd look at some pictures and get all excited.
Wow, do you get to keep the mug?
I don't know, but I think it's cloudy out there. So
look
at that motherfucker right there. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be fun.
I forget the name of the hot dog place down at the Ohio Renaissance Fair. It was like the King's Footlong or something like that. They had some really good hot dogs.
The King's Footlong, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Julie asked me what I was eating. I was like, "Oh, it's like the everything." She's, "Nah, it looks like a coronary." I was like,
Same.
Same. Yep, but it was delicious. No, haven't had one of those in years.
Man, what's for dinner on your side of town?
I'm not too sure. I think Julie made like some beef lao mein. So I don't know. We eat well. She's a fantastic cook, and I'm a moderately decent cook myself. That's why I stay healthy.
Yeah. Swamp said that milkshake looks awesome, but he's probably gonna have to jet because we're making him hungry. I'm feeling the same way. We're probably gonna have to bring this to a close so I can go stuff my face here.
Probably. So, Swamp Dog, love you. See you later. Look forward to being on your show.
Yeah, see you next week, Swamp. Swamp. Ooh-ha-ha.
Swamp. I
I don't know, man. My brain's broken. Let's do a little more space news to catch up here.
Okay.
Power through our hunger and fucking.
Well, I forget the name of the company, but they're wanting to do a resort, a space resort. Y'all be good. You be good too, or at least don't get caught, right?
Nice.
But they want to have a resort that will hold like 24 people. So not a huge resort, but a space station, more or less, that you can go to. Timeshare, maybe. I think it will house 24 people, 20 people, something of that nature. They want to try to have it open in 2024.
Is that right?
So they're going to use some capsules and put them together. Now there will be it'll be rotating so that you have centrifugal force, so that you'll have simulated gravity, but then there'll be not zero gravity, but diminished gravity in some fun locations so that people can, bounce around and enjoy themselves. So I don't know if that'd be in the center.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so because the centrifugal force should pull you low tire on the outside. So somewhere along the lines by 2024, they're hoping to be able to open this up so that people can go up there, spend several days in space, eat, sleep, enjoy themselves, and then come back.
I don't think I would enjoy it.
No?
No, space doesn't really tickle my tits.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
You know what? Chaps that doesn't tickle my tits. Nice. That's funny. I like that.
Thanks. I use that one a lot, but then also I try to censor it because it feels like such an odd thing to say. I'll say at work, be like, these prints aren't tickling my tits. I'm like, no wonder no one talks to me.
I must be holding them too far away as I turn the page.
Nice. Sorry, I interrupted you in your space station thing.
No, I was just filling you in. I heard that on might have been NPR, news radio or whatever while I was driving into work. So
I'm gonna have to look at. There's a company that's doing like a space capsule. The lifting method is by balloon. It's gonna be like like 46 people, nothing huge, but and it's just gonna like slowly float up, and it'll hang out at apogee for a long while, and then it'll just slowly descend. So it's kind of like the rocket hops, except you can get it with it'll be like a romantic package where you just have like someone in there giving you champagne and fucking y'all just sit on this nice little comfy couch,
shoulder massage,
and fucking just look down at Earth in the 360 window and home.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was one of the things Uncle Steve said many, many, many years ago. So probably in the 80s, he's like, why do they have to blast everything up? Why don't they just hook the space thing to a balloon that just slowly carries it up? And then once you get into an area, that balloon drops off, they fire up the rockets, and they just go into space. It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know. I'm 15. I can't answer that question.
It all depends on the payload, but yeah. So like humans chillaxing balloons are a fucking great option. And then
right?
Yeah, there's all kinds of awesome tourist type commercial spaceflight things coming up in the future that are going to be interesting to see, and hopefully one day we can fucking drink some fucking bourbon up there among the stars. Wouldn't that be swell?
Oh, that would be swell.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take some of Swamp Dog's bourbon with us.
Yeah. And then we're bringing back the bottle. Be like, it's been to space. Yeah, this is for your channel.
There you go.
Yeah. Hubbard homies represent. I think the last article of space info I had for us today was Crew 4 is coming home tonight.
Oh, are they?
Crew 4, yeah. So they're, I think they're
Crew 4 on May 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Wow.
And also with you.
Revenge of the 5th. Yeah, so I think
if you drink a 5th, you'll probably get revenge.
Nice. Oh, tomorrow's a holiday. Revenge of the 5th. I see. Wow. I see why they call it the 5th and the fucking Cinco and the Sith and the wow. That's actually pretty deep. That's good. My project manager was like, next Thursday is Cinco de Mayo. Now I don't need to see you calling in on Friday. I was like, listen. I save my partying for the weekends. I might have a margarita tomorrow. I might go to the trade show with Rick. Look at some screwdrivers and stuff,
Yeah,
that tickles my tits. And then
where's that at?
The Hilliard Fairgrounds. So it used to be mandatory when we were in IEC. It was like a class, you had to be there for all 4 hours. So it was grueling and it sucked. And it was like, you have to be there. But now, being that we don't have to be there, it's like cool because you pop in, you see what you want to see, and then you fucking, grab a a burrito from the food truck that's there, shake some hands, and bounce. And
Nice. What kind of burrito? Like in the plastic wrap that you have to microwave, or like the person's making the burrito for you?
oh, the latter, the good stuff.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah.
problem too. You would get there, you'd get a fucking whatever is at the food truck, a couple pieces of pizza, gyro, fucking burrito, whatever, and then you'd sit inside, you'd munch that down, you'd hit a food coma, and then you're expected to be there for another 3 hours. And I mean, that was
Right.
really just like class every night. But yeah, it was hard. It was tough out there, man.
That would be tough out there. I'm sorry.
Can't believe I made it out. It's absurd.
You've done well.
Let's see, I fucked up my mouse. Yeah, I think that's all I had. You got anything?
Take.
We should get one of those.
Oh, that'd be fun. Just make sure that your fingers out of the way.
I'm good at injuring myself
Hey.
in dumb ways.
Yeah, but you take it well.
It's true.
You can
I
take
got a
a
hard
hit,
head.
so
Yeah.
it's genetics. But yeah, I guess that's the take. So I love you. Thank you to all who tuned in and listened. Swamp Dog, we'll chat with you later. So at some point, those of you who don't chit chat back, we'll have to figure that out. Give you some instructions, because I don't know how to do that. I might watch people, but Swamp Dog's in there commenting and stuff, and I'm like, if I was watching this, I'd probably be like, 3 comments behind, and so I'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah, well, I'll help him figure it out, and then he'll help y'all figure it out. We'll get it figured out.
Okay. Oh, perfect. We'll get it figured out. You can send me instructional videos so that I can get it figured out.
How to be old on YouTube.
Nice. I could do that.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that's perfect. What's your outro this evening, Pa? I like you always got some wisdom for us.
Well, I'm just going to go with keep it simple, and don't let self-doubt interfere with your plans to improve your life. You can do it.
I bet someone needed to hear that today. Keep around the moon, everybody. Love you, Pa. Been a pleasure.
Keep around the moon. Verbal hugs. Emotional stability. Take care. Love you.
Eat some ice cream, bitches.